Is it automatic? It is automatic! Hell yeah! Hello everybody!
Yay!
Welcome to a very special episode of TDR, which stands
That's
for...
us?
What? Yo! Thanks, Max.
Wow. Usurped.
Yeah,
Terrific
so
digital
welcome,
recoverists.
Terrific
I like
digital
this.
recoverist. That indeed is
On
us.
brand, on theme.
Yeah, replacing Paul today is a friend of the channel and co-host of the rest of the channel, Dan.
Some guy.
Everybody
Some
say
guy.
hi, Dan, in the chat to make sure Dan feels nice and welcome.
Sorry, was
That's
it
great.
Danny? Darren, what was it?
Dan?
Oh, for
Dan.
God's
Dan.
sake.
Got it, yeah.
Dan Collins from the Dan Collins Trio. You might know him from.
Right. You know, I think I've read his
That was a
blog,
real
actually.
Great. Thank you for the hazing.
Yeah.
Good to be
That's
here.
what you get here on TDR. Awesome. So today marks is the first episode of our new game, our new mini campaign run by me, Christian. You might know me by from TDR. I say that's us. That's my thing. I am also running the tech for the show, so if anything goes wrong, not my fault. I was not trained. But hopefully everything is running smoothly. I guess Dan will tell me if it isn't. Awesome.
Maybe.
So, maybe.
Yeah. And which one of you is Dan again? Sorry. Is that...
Boy, you know, I really wish we were playing in person again. So I could, you know, deal with
Oh, I
him.
know. I know.
Yeah, right? Yeah.
Yeah, we all want to be in person so we can hit Max.
Violence is not the answer.
Mm.
Even some of us will be gaming in person at HelgaCon, so that's a thing.
Yeah. That is exciting. Great. So today we are starting a new game, which I just realized I should have had another image for. But as I mentioned, I believe on the previous Monday episode, the last Monday where you heard us, not this Monday, we're starting a new game. It is called 2400 Inner System Blues. It is a one-pager or two-pager system, part of a series of games all under the 2400 title. They're just mini sci-fi, light science fiction games with very light mechanics that tie them all together, all with different themes. This one is the cyberpunk theme. So we're all here for a very cybery and punky vibe.
I was disappointed to find that there is a The Matrix themed one, and that's not what we went with.
No, I mean my plan. If we run this show forever, I will be going through them, including the one where I believe you're just a trucker in space. So look forward to that one.
Oh my god.
I like it.
Promises.
Great. So I think without further ado, we can just sort of jump into the nitty gritty. First off, I'm gonna do something here. Go over a very quick explanation of the rules and just sort of talk about what kind of game this is, which should be here we go.
Now I'm just thinking about truckers in space.
Yeah, I mean, keep dreaming.
I will dream that dream. I keep thinking like that'd be a perfect game to do like a Pee Wee Herman adventure. Going to the Alamo. I don't know why my brain went there, but I kept thinking about the trucker.
Alamo,
okay,
even. Wow, all right.
The Alamo.
I want to be U.S. Archer now when we do that.
Right.
That's a deep
I don't
cut.
get that reference.
Yeah,
Look it
all
up.
right.
Look it up.
Okay.
Yeah.
You know what? Live your dream.
Great. So, in the vein of all of these kind of two-pager, more narrative-focused games, this is a purely player-rolling game where all of you will be rolling all of the dice, and I will be explaining what happens. It is a simple skill-based system, as you can see here. This is exactly one half of the rulebook that we have on screen right now. Dice rolls are compared to a success chart that you can see on the left there. 1 and 2 is a disaster, 3 and 4 is a setback, and 5+ is a success. Obviously, the higher you pass the success measure, the higher you roll, the better you do. And the sort of repercussions that happen when you get a disaster or a setback change depending on what the situation is. If the risk is death and you roll a disaster, you die. If the risk is death and you roll a setback, you're horribly maimed or some of your stuff breaks.
Great.
Yeah, so everybody should have something to start writing down their character. I believe some of us are more advanced than others. I believe Dan mentioned that he has 3 or 4 backup characters ready to go. I guess he expects mass death.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Oh,
and so your character, for the most part, is defined by 2 aspects. Or 3, I guess. Your specialty, which you can see on the right, which are all the classic cyberpunk roles and classes: hackers, grifters, thieves, things like that. You also, and that informs what skills you have. Your origin is if you're a robot or not. And last but not least, we have our gear. Yeah, it's just, are you a robot or are you a human?
or dancer, I guess, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Thank you.
I think dancer falls under android, though. Yeah.
Sorry to the world dance community.
Great. So I believe all of you guys should have access to this rulebook, so you don't have to look at it on this kind of low-res screenshot I took 15 minutes ago.
Should we pick our role now?
Yeah. Let's go ahead and start with picking a role. The setup is all of you are a gang of thieves. You all know each other and have worked together in the past. Currently operating out of Miami, Florida, in the year 2400. Don't worry, Miami has mostly sunk into the sea. Most of it has.
Oh boy. Great.
Just the Democratic districts.
Wah, wah.
Ooh, hot takes.
Does anyone have a dream specialty here?
I would like to be an infiltrator, is what I was thinking. Unless someone else is
Infiltrator.
really excited about that.
I'm leaning towards hacker myself. Is what I.
Hacker.
Ooh,
Okay.
fun.
Yeah.
I was thinking about being a
bending
Stitcher.
bit, but that's what I'm fitting my idea into. Thank you.
I'm gonna go with Psyker then, I guess.
I can't believe none of us are being a vidcaster.
I can't, man. The YouTube jokes just write themselves, but it just feels like it's gonna be one note,
I guess, but
What's up,
like a fun
post-apocalyptic future? It's your boy, iPad's dad.
DJ.
No.
Ito from Christian.
No one can be named iPad's dad.
I'm writing in pen, so,
That was. I came up with that. I'll point out.
that's true.
I wasn't going to use it.
I was trying to steal it.
It's yours to steal. I mean, we're thieves, right? So that's what we do.
Yes.
True.
Specialty.
I'm so excited.
I think of it as borrowing myself.
Extended borrowing.
Yeah.
Great. So
And then
Dan,
should
do
we
you know if
pick-
you're a?
Oh, sorry.
No, go ahead.
Go. No, you go ahead.
Dan, do you know if your character is a human or an android yet?
Yes, I am a human.
Great. Good choice. Me too.
Good.
Hmm.
Just a bunch of humans.
Assume you're not just playing one person in this game, I assume.
I'm gonna go android.
Yeah, Max. I'm also gonna go Android.
Android psychic.
Psychic abilities, no brain, but psychic abilities.
Right?
Yeah.
Do you not
That's
like that?
cool.
Should I go? Should I go human? I'm gonna go
So-
human then.
No,
Oh,
you can go. You can go psych. You can go android.
with psychic abilities. That's amazing.
Well, okay. All right.
Yeah, that's very Akira.
Yes. Oh, nobody steal my bright red motorcycle jacket. I already told Christian like in the pre-show.
We're absolutely not going to do Andy. We'll just borrow it.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Or liberated, as I'm told. I'm being told to call that liberation, is what I'm being told.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So, Christian, for androids, how does the skill boost work? Do you just pick a skill that you're boosting? I'm not. how's it work?
Yeah. So a skill boost is basically a free upgrade you get to one of your skills. It has to be a skill that you already have, but you boosted up one die. So, right, it starts at none, which is you roll base of d6, and then it goes up from there to d8, d10, d12.
So, if I
It
was,
starts at none. Oh, sorry. Go on.
my question was like, so if I'm a Stitcher and I'm an android, so I start with the medicine skill and the electronic skill at D8, right?
Mhm.
Based on the description. So if I take a
Yep.
boost, I have to boost either medicine or electronics because I get no other skills. Only humans get additional skills. Correct?
Okay.
So then I boost that D to a different D type. So we go
Yep,
to
it goes
D10.
from a d8 to d10. Exactly.
All right. Cool.
Cool,
Great.
cool.
That answers
And so
my
I couldn't take a
question.
skill in 58. Yeah, that makes sense. Because only humans can take new skills, which is
Yeah.
Yeah. okay. I mean, I feel like I could program new skills. That's fine. That's fine.
Wait, are we one
Are we-
human, three androids?
Is
Fantastic. The
that
future is
really what happened?
incredible.
Unexpected.
Very
Right?
good.
Oh, you're gonna get so many skills, Dan.
Yeah, you're right. I have quite a few. I'm making up my third character right now. I'm assuming when I run a game, the body count's like about 1 PC per hour. So I'm assuming we'll go through like 2 or 3 PCs each year. So I'm ready. I'm ready.
My character will never
Great.
die.
Yeah, counter that, I'm writing down the complex backstory of my character who cannot die because of it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I already came up with a really good acronym for my name, so that's
Good.
that on that, basically.
That's good priorities, everybody.
Yeah.
I did what I had to do.
Great. And so the next and probably the most exciting part of any good cyberpunk character is what kind of stuff do you have? Right now, everybody starts with a Viblink smartphone and 2 credits, which you can spend on any of these things that you see on the left as examples. If you can think of something else that's exciting, let me know, and I'm sure you can spend a credit on it.
Now I'm an android. I can start with synth skin. Can I spend 1 space euro on a synth skin upgrade?
Ooh, that's what I'm doing.
If you
Or can I only buy-
if you chose armor instead of synth skin as an android,
No, so I chose synth skin. Can I now upgrade my synth
Yeah.
skin by spending The same
yes.
one credit or
Yep.
whatever. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's be
And I
honest. I'm going to be starting
believe-
with 0 credits.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Let me double check here, but I believe as an android, the other advantage you get is that you have an upgrade-ready cyber body, right? So you can just get upgrades from this list of cyber pieces because you're all cybered up.
I see, because we
So I
already
can
are
just
cyber
get
arms in
any of
yours.
those.
Okay.
Oh wow, that's great. That's exciting for me. Can I make a pitch?
Sure.
Can I be in debt to somebody and take another dollar? Would that be possible?
Wow.
I was thinking.
No, keep going. Keep pitching.
No. I was thinking. You know, if I'm an android and I was like working somewhere and I paid somebody to upgrade all of my body stuff. I don't know where I'd get the money from that in the first place. So it might be kind of fun to be in debt to a loan shark. I understand if that's not working in your space.
I'm going to say yes. You can be in debt, but the object that you got upgraded is low quality.
Okay, that's extremely fair.
It's not a good. It was kind of a ripper doc that fixed you up here and did not do a great job.
What if I did like a programmable features upgrade and they just kind of glitch sometimes?
Like a glitching, so your face glitches out?
Oh, that's bad.
I do like that. I do think that's very cool.
Yeah. Okay, let's do that.
Yeah. So I'm going to say that then, while you can use that to do all the other like programmable things with it, you do also have issues with if you ever like need to use it to like if you're using it to like do any like face like activities to persuade people to convince them, you kind of look like a scary robot.
Stick. Oh my god. So like in a distance it works, but otherwise.
Yeah. You have there's always that risk of your face going wild and putting people off.
Dope. I love that.
And Dan, I think you mentioned that you wanted to trade your vid link in for something else.
Yes. So I am anti-smartphone. Mm-hmm. So I would like to sell my smartphone, not be tracked by the man, and use the 1 credit to buy something else.
Nice.
Yeah, I think that's fine.
Okay.
That's pretty debilitating if you don't have a smartphone in the year 2400. So I'm assuming then that your as a hacker, your rig then does not have any smartphone capabilities. Then I'm assuming.
What?
Yeah.
It's like yeah, I mean, I think that makes sense for your character, right? I mean, if you don't have a smartphone, why would you have all those same features on your deck that you use to hack?
All right. Okay.
Dan's got a computer from the 1980s that he just lugged around. Plugs that in. USB-A converts.
It's a briefcase full of dongles, mostly.
Dongle, yeah.
Where's the VGA on your monitor? Super VGA, please. Not punch cards. We're not doing steampunk. It's different.
Ah,
Are punch cards
too
steampunk?
ancient. Yeah.
I'm gonna say yes. I feel Babbage engine feels like
I can feel like that, yeah.
So Christian with the gear. Oh, question.
Yeah.
Sorry. Yeah. So I can buy one of these things with one of my credits and then any of the upgrades for an additional credit. So say I want a cyber eye with X-ray vision, like Superman.
Mhm.
If I want to be Superman. Is that 2 credits or is that 1 credit?
It's 2 credits if you're a human, 1 credit if you're if you're an android.
Okay. I get cyber eye with X-ray vision. That's good.
Yeah.
And then so another credit I could get a pistol.
Yeah.
Great. I'm like a pirate. I'm like a Superman pirate. It's gonna be great.
Superman pirate.
Can I get an implanted sword instead of an implanted gun?
Gross.
Cyberarm? Yeah. I want to do an FMA
Absolutely.
thing.
Yeah, that's like claws.
Oh yeah, that's claws. Well, I'm gonna
Yeah.
call it an implanted.
It could be one. It could be one sword that shoots out of your arm.
I don't know what's better, telescopic eye or an X-ray eye. As a medical
They're both
professional,
so good.
I know.
X-ray eye is really good.
Right?
I actually
That's
took
broken.
X-ray eye, but I'll switch mine if that's what you
No, I'm
want.
just trying to figure out like what would be best as a medical robot. X-ray eyes, like, oh, you fractured your bone or your clavicle, but like with the telescopic, I could also just be like, oh, there's this thing inside your body. It's small.
the thing in my body or the scope.
I guess X-ray, I don't know, Max. How were you thinking about using your X-ray eye? Because if you use it in a different way, it doesn't really matter.
To look through
Like-
walls and stuff, you know.
Cherry.
What if they're covered in lead? I always wonder how the range of
That wouldn't
X-ray.
work.
That would be super cool.
Actually, you know what? I missed one, and now I really feel obligated to switch X-ray eye to skate legs. So
Oh my
Skate legs.
god,
Nice.
Max!
I'm actually gonna not a conflict.
Yeah.
Okay.
You've got Heelys in your feet.
You've got built-in Heelys.
So then we roll for a name, Christian, or we just pick one?
You can. The everything on the right is optional. If you're looking for inspiration, feel free to roll on them. If not, feel free to pick your own sufficiently cyberpunky name.
I really love the outfits.
Oh, the outfits are
Outfits are
great.
good.
Also, the adornments are ridiculous.
Mhm.
The adornments
Like
aren't there
trade
like
for price
18?
tag.
There's like 18 tattoos
8
there and 2 other
tattoos,
things.
Yeah.
not GIF.
As
That's
long as-
fantastic.
But one of them
Koi
is
tattoo
flame
is so
_
specific.
tattoo.gif.
That's a great one.
Yeah.
Koi tattoo is really funny to me because it's so specific, but also it is just the cyberpunk tattoo for some reason. I don't know why.
Yep.
That's a
Well,
fish,
especially
but
if it's moving. I feel like
yeah,
future
right?
tattoos should really move. I don't know how they're going to do that technology, but it should.
I just rolled my outfit. I got high collar suit, and then my outfit style is hot pink. I'm
Fantastic.
keeping it.
Oh, I
That's
love that.
amazing.
The Mary
a
Kay
look.
look. Yeah. Oh, man.
Oh, that's awesome. I love that.
That's great.
I love it. I gotta get neon hair or something. Do it.
Oh, yeah. Like bright
adorn
pink to
me.
match the look or clashing. Either way.
also adornment. I rolled geometric tattoos.
Great.
I don't know if that fits.
Swap that to mirror shades. Go for the Matrix look.
Yeah, I'm going the mirror shades. That sounds great.
Mirror shades.
Is-
Nice.
if your doctor's wearing a hot pink suit and mirrored sunglasses, you can trust them.
Honestly,
Oh, and
that's
you got
the
that X-ray
coolest
eye too,
doctor
so
I'll
you
ever
just kind of
meet.
push them down. Yeah, right.
Ooh.
Oh my god. Yeah,
You
like,
look sick, dude. Like ill.
Holly's playing the
fantastic.
coolest doctor in the world.
I rolled my name, and my name is Kit, so I can name myself Kit95.
Nice.
Hell yeah.
My name was the only thing I did ahead of time because I wanted to come up with a good acronym. My acronym is Bioelectronic Exploration and Collection Automaton, Becca.
Wow.
Second.
Nice.
Thanks.
Should we go around and do? Are we done?
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, if everyone's ready. That's just Max and Dan left then. Max, who are you?
All right. My name is John Thinkbot Adams. I am wearing royal purple robes that come all the way down below my feet, and thanks to my cyber skates, I appear to be hovering or floating at all times. I'm also wearing 3D glasses, which I don't know if they're like I assume they're just like plastic 3D glasses that you get at the movies.
So you are a robot, basically an android hippie.
No,
Except you
I have
actually have psychic
robes.
powers.
Right, exactly. Which I use to read puny human thoughts.
Uh-huh. Great. And Dan?
My name is Victor Paragon, and I am a professional video game player by day, and by night I play bass in a math rock band called Enemies of the Beat.
Excellent. And you guys do crimes together.
Fantastic.
Correct. It's hard to pay the rent.
Victor's got a lot of jobs.
Yeah.
I have 3 jobs.
Yeah.
I occasionally yell that at women on the street. I go, "Hey, I have 3 jobs."
That's just the modern gig economy, you know.
Yep.
Yeah.
And what does Victor Paragon look like?
He's always wearing electric blue coveralls with a name tag that says Zep on them.
Which is not your name.
And he has correct.
Okay.
And he's a tattoo on his right forearm of a 1 decimeter long ruler.
What a nerd!
Excellent.
And I couldn't
Bully
be
this
called
man.
iPad's dad. It's ridiculous.
You know, when I got to measure things,
It
Sure.
makes sense.
right?
Some of us have ruler apps on our smartphones.
Why would you want that? What a waste of time.
Great. And Andy, what does Becca look like besides the bright red
Motorcycle
motorcycle
jacket.
jacket?
Like hot pink or hot whatever, always in neon hair. And I think was sort of traditionally when Becca got the facial implants or whatever, the programmable features, just went for like a super, super hot, cool anime chick. And like over time, the features have just kind of drifted. Like you're just kind of moving the slider to the right to the point where it's like, at some point, that person isn't hot anymore, and it's kind of hard to say like at what point it became not hot. It's just kind of like tilted to the left a little bit.
Occasionally it crosses over.
Yeah.
It's the fuzzy logic. It's the fuzzy
Exactly.
logic version of the hot or not game, is what it is.
Exactly. Precisely.
Nice. Super.
You could spend a lot of time being like, what about this is not attractive? I can't figure it out. Like, don't want it.
I think it's like 0.6 hot is what I've got right now.
Oh, wow.
Great. Well, I think then we are ready to go. Unless you guys have any lingering questions or anything like that.
Should we go through just really quickly like the jobs and like what gear you guys took? Because I know some of it, but not all of it.
Oh, good.
Unless we want to keep this
Sure.
secret.
Oh, yeah.
I think you all have worked together, so you all presumably know how to work well together.
Thank you, Andy. I like that.
I have programmable features on my synth skin and cyber or skates on my cyber legs.
Nice.
Mine do work. That's true.
Mm-hmm.
And what are your skills?
I have telepathy at D10 and telekinesis at D8. I think that's it.
And you
Yeah.
took the skill boosters for telepathy then.
I took the skill boost for telepathy then, yeah.
So you got some sort of real weird science going on in your brain.
Yeah, mind science.
God.
Or your magic. There's no
I call them thought experiments.
Oh.
Where I experiment with other people's thoughts.
Great, Dan, do you want to go next?
Yeah, so I have hacking skills, electronic skills, intimidation skills, read people skills, and hand-to-hand combat skills.
Wow.
And I've got a bulletproof custom deck, and electronic tools, and a cranial jack, and a cyber ear with a noise filter.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, that is cool.
Very cool.
Which is what I bought with my smartphone.
They definitely won't be able to track you through your robot ear.
That's right.
Great, Colleen.
Yeah, Kit 95 has is skilled in medicine and electronics. Probably from the time that they were a refurbished veterinarian bot, and then we're a refurbished trauma bot, and then a refurbished ECU bot. Gone through a lot of different hospitals, a lot of different medical training. I really don't give a shit about it anymore. I'm kind of depressed. But I got a med kit. I'm sure that'll be come in handy at some point until I get refurbished again, and an emergency cyber surgery kit. And I have a pistol and a really fashionable high collar suit. It's hot pink. I got a nice little neon mohawk, I'm assuming. Some earrings. I'm very classic. I smoke, though I don't need to because I'm an android, but I smoke. And I have mirror shades because I'm always cool. Imagine if I need to, do some surgery and stuff, some ash might get in there, but it's fine. Everything will be fine. I'll get you zipped right up. And I've got a X-ray eye, which I can, of course, find out if the bullet went through your skull or not, or determine death. Fractures bones. I've heard I can look through buildings with it, but I don't know why I'd want to do that. That sounds like an invasion of privacy.
It definitely is, yeah.
Yeah. That's
Perfect.
Amazing.
I love her.
I promised in promos this week that there would be a mirror shade. So Kit 95, thank you for bringing that.
You're welcome.
Oh, wow.
What a specific
Wow.
promise.
Yeah.
Yeah. We fulfilled that easily, I guess.
Wow. That's perfect.
Great. And Andy?
I'm Becca, bioelectronic exploration and collection automaton. Specialty is an infiltrator. So I'm D8 climbing, D10 stealth. I imagine is originally automaton like sort of created to collect samples of things, reach real far down in the ocean and bring things back up. And now I'm super in debt. Because I've got my synth skin with my programmable features, which is fantastic and works 100% of the time. I have a cranial jack, which is my direct computer linked to super fast mental UI because I'm as connected as Dan isn't, and I've got my implanted sword. And everything should be fine as long as we finish this job.
You
by next week.
you gain consciousness, and they put you in debt immediately. As soon as you're no longer an item.
You just want to look cool, and suddenly that's a crime or something.
It is a crime in some places.
Yeah, that's what I've heard. I didn't think it was a crime, but it is actually a crime.
Boringville, it is actually a crime. Yeah.
If we steal more things, I think everything's going to work out.
I think everything's going to work out. Everything will be fine. You'll get everything that you ever wanted. Could be worse. I mean, my cousin's a Roomba, and his life sucks, literally. It sucks all the time. Yeah. Sometimes he gets right to an edge and he stops. He can't go any further because he thinks he hit a wall, but it's just in a gap. But
it's either that or, crippling debt and emotional turmoil if you stick a brain in that thing,
I suppose.
Yeah.
I mean, I'd rather have the crippling debt, You can always work your way out of it, Just look like a different person, but I always keep the same jacket. So people keep
I think just one more score will do it for us. We'll be fine.
One more score.
We'll be on the road.
I'm gonna go straight and clear.
Oh.
I'm gonna move to New York. I can think of a single state between Florida and New York, in case you were wondering what was going on there.
This time of year.
There's like West Virginia. We could go to a beach on West Virginia.
They changed it to East Virginia.
After all the what?
No, I think it's just Virginia now.
Busch Gardens.
Busch Gardens. Busch Gardens survived the apocalypse.
Well, it couldn't really get any worse.
That's what
excellent.
Saying. 300 years.
Well,
cybernetics in the dolphins now. It's classy.
They look way better that way.
Mm.
If
great. Then I
would ask.
What is Max's character's name again?
Ready.
John Thinkbot Adams. You can just call me Thinkbot or Mr. Adams.
Thinkbot.
Yeah, I'll be calling you John. And Dan, yours again?
Victor Paragon.
Right. Victor Paragon. So good.
Victor Paragon.
Wow. High five, everybody.
That is really good.
We're just going to snow crash this entire game, aren't we?
Yeah.
Yep.
Just saying.
I think the last time I played a cyberpunk game with Dan, his character's name was like enemy antagonist or something like that.
Nice,
yeah,
Dan.
I remember that.
I appreciate you.
He's got one joke and he's good at it.
Good joke.
Excellent. So let's. I think then, without further ado, we can go ahead and jump right in. So your ragtag bunch of androids and human have been working in and around the great city of Miami for a few weeks now. Mostly just some small jobs, a couple of data heists, things like that. Miami is not the center of culture or commerce as it was, if it ever was. Having sunk into the ocean for the most part, it is mainly now just a shipping hub with some remnants of a truly great corpo-run cyber city just on the outskirts, constantly fighting against the swamp around it. It's very hard to build real estate. Most buildings are on the water. However, after kind of building your reputation here, you have, sure enough, finally found a job that promises to be quite lucrative. The numbers you've been hearing are in the dozens of credits a person, which is, considering what you can buy with one credit, a truly intense amount of wealth. Working through the back channels, you eventually get put in contact with the person who posted the job initially, a man who goes by the name of Metalmouth, and you have set up a meeting with him in a half-sunken nightclub right on the edge of where the water meets the swamp in Miami.
Is it still an active nightclub?
Yes.
Awesome.
Absolutely.
Great.
Yeah, and
man.
By your various transportation means, you arrive. The nightclub, sure enough, is still active. You arrive late at night. When else would you do such nefarious business? And you can see that the nightclub is basically built into the ocean. As some of the building, you can see rooftops under the water, half submerged. But kind of all around it, boats and different temporary docks have been shackled together to make very precarious bar space and dance floors that you can see seems to be pretty bumping. You can hear the droning of music and lights.
I actually played here 9 months ago.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Great, yeah. Math rock is a very popular genre to play at a nightclub. Really danceable. You know, people love dancing to math rock.
We have no regular piece.
Just a guy shouting numbers. It's just all.
It's just binary. 1, 0, 1.
It speaks to me on several levels.
Think of the Android community.
That is not what it is. We don't have any vocalists at all. What are you talking about?
Yeah. It would hate to have someone singing nice, pleasant words with a chorus, and
totally
some
not
words
the
you can
point.
sing along to.
No one
Totally
needs
not
that
the point,
crap.
man. Thank
No
you.
one
You
needs that crap.
people.
You're welcome.
Thank you, Kit.
I finally feel seen. By the math
What
rock.
is the name of this nightclub? And I expect it to be a pun.
No pressure. No pressure.
Is of course the Sunset Lounge.
Close. All right.
Not a pun. There you go.
The Sunset Lounge.
When it wasn't built. When it was built, it wasn't half submerged in the ocean. Maybe.
That's fair.
Someone likes
Yes.
to roll decay. Yeah.
They should get better
there you go.
branding.
Nice.
That's good.
Kit 95, you're
Branding.
fierce. You're fierce.
Well, I'm just trying to survive.
Yeah, no, they are.
Yeah.
Very cool. A very cool
Yeah.
response to a very cool thing to say. For sure.
I hear you. I hear
all,
you. I don't think you're alive, but okay.
After asking around and some mingling at the bar, you get led via a motorized raft around the backside of the building, where you can see where maybe once was a garage has now turned into a wet dock of sorts. With the shutter doors are still there, and they ratchet and creak, definitely covered in rust and grime. And you get led into kind of a back room that's somewhere between a garage and a VIP room the music is muffled here, but you can still hear it, and you can see the lights very clearly from behind a couple of the doors. But there are also boats and cars and hovercrafts here in various states of repair or disrepair. Some up on cinder blocks, some with the engines totally ripped out, and you can see parts strewn across various workshop tables. You're kind of hustled in by some muscle-wearing, the classic black suit and sunglasses. And you're sat at a booth that's kind of awkwardly shoved in here. And after a few minutes of waiting, you're offered drinks, you're offered food, you're offered drugs.
Oh, yeah, nice.
Eventually, you are joined.
Oil.
3 of us are androids, so we will be taking
Yeah.
all of that. Yes.
Yeah.
Great. Excellent. And eventually, you are joined by a man that must be Metal Mouth by the fact that all of his teeth appear to be totally chromed. And he talks as if he's got a mouthful of marbles, and he gives off the vibe of maybe a low-level crook or someone who's used to being a mechanic or something like that, who has been rapidly escalated in importance. As he's wearing kind of a greasy wife beater, but around that he's got a very quite stylish but ill-fitting blazer, around his shoulders. And he kind of slides into the booth across from you, waves away some of his guards.
Are all 4 of us on the same side?
I was about to say, are we all crammed into one side?
We're all on shit. Right?
You got to keep the
I knew I
dynamic.
should have called middle. Yeah.
And he kind of very eagerly leans across the table to you and says, "Oh, yes, it's great to meet you. Great to meet you, Metal Mouth. You're the crew." And he kind of looks around, apparently shiftily.
Yeah, we're the crew, right? What's our name? Do we have a crew name? Did we discuss this beforehand?
Yeah, what is your crew name?
We don't need no. Our name is null because then they can't put it in a database and they can't follow us.
Oh man!
Yeah, I'd like
all right, kind of a nerd name, but all right.
Oh, smart. No, that's good.
Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah, we're
you come highly recommended. Heard you've done good things in the city. Very, very subtle. Very, very cool. Very cool. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So, and have I got a job for you? You're gonna make so much money. It's insane. I can't even. I'm overwhelmed by the amount of money that we're about to make for this job. But it's a little weird. I'm gonna tell you right now. It's a little weird. You got to be ready.
Money or the job?
The job. The job's a little weird. The money's real. The money's real. The money's normal.
And the split.
Okay.
So it's like an 80-20 situation, or a 90-10 situation.
Well, more like a maybe a 95-5 kind of split. But let me tell you, that 5% is more money than you're going to know what to do with, especially in Miami. It's enough money where maybe you'll know what to do with it in Seattle, but not Miami.
Whoa.
Too much money.
Wow.
You go to Seattle? All right.
So he kind of he reaches he kind of looks around and pats some of his pockets and like waves over one of the guards, who comes over and brings a kind of sleek looking tablet that he puts on the table between you and flips it open. And it's kind of like it's got on it a news feed playing of that's currently paused, but you can see it frozen, of a news broadcast from earlier this week about a cargo ship that has encountered catastrophic failure out at sea. And he kind of taps on the screen quite forcefully, and you can see it leaves kind of a bit of a grease or sweat stain on the right on the LED. And he says, "You heard about this? The Felicity. You've all heard. You've seen the news. Watching the news?
Of course.
You don't watch.
Yeah.
You gotta watch.
I don't watch
Yeah,
news. It's not
I
good
don't
for
really
your
watch
brain.
the news.
It's always so
You gotta know what's
depressing.
going on, man. All right, guys.
All right.
Guys.
I mean, no, that's cool.
Yeah.
That's cool. That's cool. You don't have to watch the news. But yeah, who needs to be? That's lame. Anyway, I watch the news, and if you watch the news, if you did watch the news, you would have heard all about this. It's been all over the place. This is the Felicity. This is the Arasaki Geotech Felicity. It's a cargo ship, right? It's a cargo ship, massive, fucking enormous. Could fit the entire city basically in it, except for all the
Did it
water
get
and the swamp.
Did it get stuck in
The
a
rest of it.
canal?
No,
Oh,
but that
Okay.
wouldn't be a job. That wouldn't be an opportunity, because what this is,
I was jumping
an
ahead.
That would be a supply chain crisis, yeah.
Huh.
well, they could just fly anyway. No, this one didn't get stuck in a canal. This one lit on fire. Right now,
That seems worse.
burning, middle of the ocean. Yeah,
Ah,
it's bad,
shit.
right?
No way.
Yeah. The thing is,
So,
what I hear is, and he kind of scoots closer to you guys, like on the edge of his seat. Basically, his whole body is across the table at this point.
Great.
On top.
We're all shoved into the.
you're all like leaning
Yeah.
back, like, oh, okay.
This thing's full of cars, chock full, stem to
Oh,
stern.
it's a cargo
Cars.
ship. Yeah.
Yeah, and not just cars. We got cars, we got gyrocopters, we got hovercraft, we got motorbikes, high-end shit, like the fanciest stuff. Some of it not even on the market yet. All out there on fire right now. Pretty terrible, right? Normally, that's a big loss, right? Bunch of cars, they're gonna sink, they're gonna go to the bottom of the ocean. Who's gonna drive them? Not me. But I got a buddy who works at the weather service, and they say there's a big storm about to hit that part of the ocean in the next couple days. And when that storm hits, ain't nobody going to be able to get to that boat. There's going to be no security. There's going to be no staff, no crew. There's going to be no repair, no salvage, no nothing. Just a bunch of cars. Half of them are on fire, but the other half just sitting there. Almost
Aren't they all
asking to be taken.
So
That's
we
crazy,
can each
man.
take one car. So thanks for the free car. I guess.
You
No,
get a free
it's a
car,
bunch
and you
of
get a
cars.
free car. You all get a free car, man. It's awesome.
I
That's a
think
shit.
no. I think we're going to take all the cars and then we're going to sell them
What?
Yeah, this guy gets
What?
it.
in like in a vehicle that you could fit a bunch of cars in, like another big
Yeah,
boat.
you're gonna go and you're gonna get as many cars as you can. You bring it back here. I got a
Yeah.
business on the side, flipping cars that are too hot to be sold on the street, right? Because if you just
'Cause
got
they're
these
on
cars,
fire.
well, the cops they're gonna find you like that, right? All these things are chipped and low jacked and all that nonsense. But if you bring them to me, I take the car, I turn them around, I sell them, pristine condition. Some of them before market. I make a lot of money. You make a lot of money. A lot of people get a lot of nice cars. And he
Okay.
kind of sits back and
So-
crosses his
Win-win-win.
arms with a very self-satisfied look on his face.
What percentage are we getting out of this?
Well, it's like because you're getting the cars. I gotta do all the work of turning those cars into money. You'll get a percentage of each car that you bring. Percentage of how much I sell them once they're flipped.
And just a quick follow-up question about them being on fire. That
Yeah.
seems like a problem.
Oh yeah, I mean, don't take the ones that are on fire.
It just isn't like it's a fire. It doesn't just stay in one place. it's going to engulf
It's a
the
big
whole ship.
I don't think you really understand how big this ship is. Maybe front part of the ship, maybe those cars are on fire. Back half, you got plenty of time. You got days. You got like a week before they ignite.
Huh. And this storm that's going to make sure nobody else is there, that also sounds like nobody else is going to be there because it would be really dangerous to be out there in a storm.
Oh, super dangerous. Yeah.
Do you have some kind of storm-resistant ship? Or something like that?
Oh, no, I mean I got like a garbage barge that we use for this kind of stuff sometimes.
Cool.
Can fit a bunch of cars in it.
Can I read his surface level thoughts?
Thank
Please.
you.
Yeah.
Thank you, Finkbot.
I'm gonna say the consequences are low. So if you fail,
Okay.
maybe you just creep them out. Maybe you don't find anything.
Okay. And about every 10 minutes, I check in on Victor, the only human's thoughts, and I keep a note, just like huge notebook that's just a list every 10 minutes of what his current thought is at that time. I'm gathering data for a future experiment.
I'm glad you don't
Victor's
have
the
an internal database. You actually have a paper notebook that you're writing in.
Yeah, it's the database of the sophisticated modern android. It would be pretty passé to keep data in myself.
You know what can't be hacked? Paper. Paper can't be hacked. Smart.
Well, it can be actually if it's electro paper.
I use electro paper.
Of course, I use electro paper. I'm not an animal, It's not made out of trees.
What did you get on your roll, Max?
I got a 2, so I failed.
Oh, no.
Great.
Oh boy.
Yeah, you reach out, you extend your thoughts to kind of to kind of pick up on the energy and the aura that he's giving off. And you're kind of like
I stick my
stunned.
tongue out to sort of taste them,
Yeah, you're kind of stunned as like you can get very little thought. Like he's obviously very excited, but there's just a thick layer of like alcohol and various drugs that are seriously messing with the reading that you're getting from him.
I don't know why I put this antenna in my tongue. Oh. Well, I'm going to need one of those drinks, actually, that you humans like. Okay, it sounds dangerous, but we're getting paid,
Oh, we all want a car, also, like our pick, and you're gonna scrub them for us.
Don't
That's good.
Each of these cars is like hundreds of thousands of credits. I don't know. I can't just give you.
Yeah, well, you're welcome.
Give you
We're getting them.
Well,
I want a motorcycle.
I'll skip out on the car. I'll just take the 100,000 credits. That's fine. I don't need the car.
We get the money and the credits. Come on, man. Negotiation. It's like
I don't want to drive a car.
Maybe I could give you. Maybe
You don't
I
have to
could maybe one car for the fours of you.
Oh, it's cool if
Okay.
it's a team thing. Yeah, all right.
Yeah, team thing. I want a motorcycle.
All right, the
that's
no
cool. I like that.
mobile.
Okay,
Yeah.
fine. We get a team car, and you're gonna scrub the plates and stuff.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
All right.
All right.
Great.
Yeah.
Great. So you'll do it.
These cars belong to Awasaka.
Yeah.
Okay. Fuck it. Do it. Let's do it.
All right.
Do we
All
know
right.
anything
Bounce
about-
this. We're gonna get in there. It's gonna
Do
be
we
a
know anything?
blast.
About the dude who
No.
owns this, the company.
Oh no, they're just a major scopo in the planet. They make all the different high tech things like cars, pumps, anything that all the ventilators that people are on, trains. Also cybernetics. They make a bunch of stuff.
actually made me.
Actually, my elbow. Yeah, exactly. ThinkBot, that whole cranium piece right there. So you can see the print right here on my elbow.
Oh,
My other refurbished
I don't
back
think I have a
ends.
tag or anything.
Yeah, that's all them.
Oh, you have a tag. We just don't tell you about it. Yeah.
Yeah, that's in a real
You
yeah,
can't
bad
see it
place.
back there.
Exactly that. Arasaki Geotech is one of the biggest manufacturers in the world.
Yeah, no big deal.
All right.
Yeah,
I
fine.
think we fast and
This is-
furious this, Yeah.
Rough
Oh my
family.
god! Did you see Fast and Furious 40? So good.
Future jokes.
They never get old or tiring. That's a terrible joke. 'Cause Fast and Furious 40 is coming out like in 10 years.
Yeah,
I've seen that stream.
Excellent. So we getting transported to the cargo trip then, or we gotta find our
Yeah,
own transportation.
I
Yeah, we
mean,
get the garbage.
you all can any ways that you all want to get to the cargo ship is it's up to you. We got this big garbage barge, right? That it's not the fastest ship or the prettiest or the nicest smelling or the most safe, but it's big and you
Right.
can put a lot of cars in it.
Yeah, put
Yeah, I
a
can
lot
turn
of
my
cars in
nose
it.
off. Sometimes it just turns off anyway, so it's not a big deal.
Yeah. I mean, if like, however many cars you can get off that ship, we're in business. It's a per
We'll
car
take the
kind of
garbage
thing.
ship, right?
Yeah, we'll take the garbage. You got
Victor used to drive a garbage ship, right?
We can figure it
No.
out. How hard can it be?
No, I've
Sure.
never done that.
You'll be great at it. You'll be great at it. All humans can do that. You got any like mechanics or something for lifting the cars, bringing the cars over? You got to carry the cars. Oh my god!
That's on
I've done it,
fire.
That's
On fire.
a picture that's
I'll say I have done it virtually. Right, there was one segment of the game Dead Carnage that had some boat segments in it. So I've done it virtually. I can try it.
All right, great.
Yeah. All humans do that. They all know how to drive.
I'll bring an extra medical kit.
Thanks, Kit.
yeah.
it-
So I mean that's
Kind of
what
funny
you
'cause
get
your
paid
name.
for. The how to get the cars off the boat. Thing.
Oh, I thought. So I thought because you owned like a scrapper or whatever, you'd be able to like.
We use that mostly to just trawl cars off the bottom of the ocean.
Oh, okay.
So if
Yeah,
you,
okay.
That's
if
sweet.
you
Just
take
pick
the
them
cars
up.
to the bottom of the ocean without.
That's very cool.
It is
Yeah,
very
makes
cool.
sense.
It is very cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's very cool, Metal Mouth.
Yeah.
MM. I'm gonna call you
Yeah,
MM
forgotten
from
your
now
name.
on. Eminem.
Anyone call you that?
Great. So
Madam?
Now
anybody
we
call
do.
me MM? No. People call me Metal
MM.
Mouth because that's my name. Because I got a metal mouth.
Eminem? Candy?
Yeah,
You
we
used
see
to
it.
It kind of takes a while.
Yeah.
Though. Takes a while. Things move very fast nowadays. We gotta move. We gotta move on this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, we moving on now. All right, yeah, let's do it.
So here's
Let's go.
here's the rub, right? 'Cause there's
I thought
there's a
the
rub.
rub
additional
was that
rub.
it was in the middle of a deadly storm and the boat was on fire.
It felt like a big rub. Yeah.
That's not the rub. That's that's just the situation.
premise.
That's just what's
I
happening.
see.
Right now.
That's the
Premise
premise.
in the business.
And then there's the rub. And I'm
It's a
about to tell you
technical
what the
term.
rub is.
I'm going to run this through my
This-
3-act structure
this the
module, and we're going to
premise.
see where we're at.
There's the rub. There's the saving the cat part.
Yeah.
So, well, we know approximately where the ship is, right? Middle of the ocean. And where the storm's going to be, middle of the ocean-ish. Exactly precise coordinates of where the ship is right now is fuzzy. We don't know where it is
Fuzzy.
exactly.
A satellite
There-
uplink or something?
How,
Yeah, but that's that's not something they tell you on the news. Probably because when they put it on the news, they think a bunch of people are going to try to sail out on boats and take all the cars.
that makes sense. I mean, that is what we're going to do.
Yeah.
How non-specifically do you know where it is?
Very non-specifically.
But you know that there's
We
a
don't know where
storm
it
going
is.
to be in that. You know a storm's going to be in that region, so you at least know.
Yeah, we got the that's a
Approximately.
lot of ocean. And compared to the ocean, it's a big ship. Compared to the ocean, It's pretty small.
Yeah, well, these days storms are really big, so.
Maybe we can look into finding the exact location, but it feels like that would be something worth an extra car.
Oh yeah, 2 cars.
Well, I don't know about 2 cars. 2 cars, that seems like a lot. I mean, now we're cutting into...
Eminem, you currently have 0 cars.
Thank you.
Yeah. But how do I know that you're not just going to steal 2 cars, come back and be like, well, we got ours? You know, I need to get the cars.
Get the money.
That's what I'm paying.
Oh, we need the money. We need the money. I'm sorry. I don't know if you're confused. We're thieves. We're a crew. We want money. We always come back with stuff.
Yeah.
The null crew.
Yeah.
Just null. We'll work on that. We'll workshop it.
Well, I'll think about the 2 cars. It depends on how many cars you bring back. If you bring back enough cars, maybe 1 or 2 can not go onto the market.
Well, what's our par, man? What are we trying for? 10 cars?
What's the vig?
I mean, if you come back with
vig?
if you come back with a barge full of cars, that's a lot
I'll
of
take
cars.
2.
Okay, 1 barge full.
All right. 1 barge full. We can do that. Yeah.
You bring back
All right,
more.
I would love to get out of this booth now.
Maybe you
We should have
So-
sat on both sides of the booth. That was.
Yeah, we
That was
really,
self-imposed.
it didn't seem like how the meeting would work, but
Yeah. I mean, next time maybe you just want to get a couch or something in here.
What, you don't like the booth? The booth is classy. It's like a like a VIP lounge.
Yeah, but like
I
if your crew's 4 people.
think I'm stuck in the crack of this cushion.
oh man.
Not again.
All right, Becca, shift out. Let's get out of here.
Okay, all right. I shift out.
Distract ourselves from the booth.
It's such an elegant process.
Yeah.
But you
Man,
know,
that guy smelled. That guy just had body odor. Next time we do that, I want one of the androids sitting next to the person because that guy just smelled. And I'm not happy. I was squished up against him.
Well, you're in
His
the
thoughts
aisle
did not
seat
taste good
because you're the
either,
only one
yeah.
in the bathroom. It's all right. He has impacted wisdom teeth. He's gonna have to get all.
I think all his teeth are pretty impacted.
Yeah,
I metal.
wisdom teeth are not.
Are we going back to the main lounge here, or the main?
Yeah. You can go wherever you'd like.
Is there like
To show off some of
internet?
my human dance moves.
Oh my
Please
god!
don't. Please don't. No, please.
We're with her. We're with Kit.
Yeah. Oh yeah. So,
Unsettling.
Victor, you're
man.
cool. You can do some of your, hacky hack
Yeah.
stuff to find out
Yeah.
where the ship is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I want to find an internet. I want to find a like a USB port and or like a phone jack, and I want to connect
You
to the
gotta
internet
get a
and
phone.
try to find the black box. Try to see if I can connect to the black box. It'll tell me where the ship is.
Ooh,
Nice.
I like that.
Great. So yeah, you find you ask you shout across the bar if you can borrow
We're
their
still in the
phone,
club.
and they're very confused for a minute, and it takes them back and forth because they're like, "Oh, you want to use the internet?" And then you hardwire in. Yeah, go ahead and give
That would
me
be such a wild
roll.
situation
Okay.
today.
Yeah.
Okay.
20.
Yeah,
So
right.
I open up my deck and it goes scream. Ooh, ah, ee, ooh, ah, ee.
Oh yeah, this is
Wow.
that's a pop hit jam, not like that math rock. That's good stuff.
And so what is the risk? What is the risk here?
I am going to say that the only risk is lack of information. You'll miss
Okay, all right,
details
so,
in
roll-
your search.
Okay, so rolling a D8 here for my hacking skill. I rolled a 5, which is a
A 5.
success.
Nice.
Yeah. So you do some sleuthing on the web, and you don't you aren't able to find the actual coordinates of the ship. That you quickly discover is a bit more high security and a bit more confidential than that would be broadcasted onto the general internet. However, you do find that normally Arasaki Geotech, being such a big company, it generally needs to move a lot of data, and it will keep its data in various places depending on the region. They're a global market. It has a bunch of relay points that it uses to transmit across the globe. And you do discover that there is one for the southeastern Americas. You find, or North America in the southeast, you do find that there's one in nearby. That there is apparently an Arasaki data link site at a place called the Everglades Industrial Park.
Everglades Industrial Park. All right.
And that,
Now
if
we're
nothing
seeing
else,
something.
that is where you would be able to get better access to this kind of information.
Got it. All right. So, the second that I have that information, I unplug as soon as possible, and I tell her, "Hey, man, we got the null crew is working. We're warming up because I couldn't find it there, but there's Everglades Technical Engineering Park, whatever it was. I don't know, something like that. And it's nearby, and they have a data center. And if we just break in there, we can get hardware access." And we can find out where the ship was at before it caught on fire.
Ah, nice.
Victor, here's my problem. Is that I think we could sneak in there real good, but I think you are the least sneaky person I've ever met.
I'm great. I routinely I can routinely sneak into clubs and nobody recognizes me. So that's not true.
That's for a different reason. Yeah. I did once meet a guy who had both his hands replaced with big church bells. He was a little less sneaky.
Are you sure? I don't think so.
No. I'm just
I've seen the pictures.
quiet
It's happened.
Well, I'm not
This
sure.
This time I won't bring my bass. I know that was a mistake last time, but this time I won't bring my bass.
Like, bringing it was one thing.
I'm
You
glad
really
we
definitely shouldn't have started playing it.
Or brought the amp. You shouldn't have brought the amp.
I don't know if I
I'll be
like
good
this
this time.
sneaking into, Arasaki industrial. That sounds
It's
dangerous,
just an
right?
industrial park. Oh no. It's so easy. We just get the blueprints, and you climb the wall. You parkour over to another wall. Parkour over
This
to
is-
another wall.
Just a list
Parkour
of
back.
dangerous things right now. Yeah.
No, it's so easy. And then you stealth your way in. You don't play the bass. You call your human, and he does the hacking or the driving or whatever, and then you go back.
And then you play the bass.
And then you play
At
the
Like
the
a
bass.
victory song.
Yeah, at the end, after you get out. I get
I'm
it.
really,
That
I'm
makes
really
sense.
not into the bass solos. It's a little much.
You try it. You need to try it
No.
Yeah,
before
we
you
tried
die.
Like
Before your light
the next,
blinks out
I've been-
forever.
I've been working on one that like shifts between 15, 16 times and 30 or 32 times.
Oh man!
It's really
just
sweet.
thinking about those
Yeah.
time signatures really irritates my CPU. It really just puts a little. Oh, I don't like that. Oh, that's not good.
How about next time? How
I'm
about
gonna need to listen to a metronome real quick. Hang on.
I'm starting right now.
you sneak in, you do everything really quiet, you sneak back out, and then once we're on the garbage bar in the middle of the ocean, you can play as much music as
That
That's
seems
the
fair.
shit. You know, Becca, you are so good at infiltration. I just enjoy watching you because you are
Thank
the bomb, and I want to see this happen.
Now that's
Wow.
a good one for the
Thank
thought
you so
journal.
much.
Yeah.
What do you mean?
Teamwork.
What was he thinking? What was he thinking? Show me the book.
Sorry,
Oh,
that's
stop it.
confidential. Yeah.
Who-
Nothing.
That-
So, what are you guys doing?
It sounds like we're going. Do we know how to get to the this Everglades industrial facility?
Yeah. So you do some searching. It's very easily done. It appears to be in the middle of the swamp.
Great.
Sweet.
Awesome.
Good location.
It's
This is
Florida.
really
I
gonna
want to
rest
get one of
my
those big
state.
fan. I want to get one of those big fan boats, right?
They're really
Right?
loud.
That's how I
Oh
want
my
to
God,
travel
yeah.
there.
Yeah,
Right?
those are super loud.
They're very loud.
Yeah, they're the shit, man. They're awesome.
Yeah.
Damn it, we're sneaking.
We're sneaking. Let's just sneak.
Zo-
On a
Already.
giant
Stay like-
fan boat.
Let's just like
No?
let's just Uber to the edge, and then we can sneak. Swim.
Yeah, let's
We
take
can
an
all swim,
Uber.
right? Let's take an Uber.
Let's not take
Not
swimming.
my,
There's crocodiles.
My
There's
app's
cyber
not working.
crocodiles in that swamp.
Someone else pay for it
They
this
got-
time.
Probably got little rockets in
Okay.
their tails.
Do
I
do
So
we
would-
instead
have
of taking
any-
an Uber, you're calling
Yeah. I would
pay for the
a
Uber.
ride-sharing app to take you to the industrial park.
Yeah.
To the edge.
Yeah,
So
We'll
you,
sneak
around.
uh,
we
I
forgot
do-
our forgot our badge inside.
and you're going
Remind
tonight.
me, is this
you're
a-
going right now?
It's like an Uber. Is that a microcredit transaction? I can't remind me.
Yeah.
Is that a,
yeah,
is that a
that'll-
full credit?
Yeah.
Okay, then I will
Yeah.
definitely
No.
pay for it.
Great, yeah.
I forgot my
Oh,
wallet and my other pants.
Yeah,
Sorry.
that's what you said last time.
It is what you said last
Your
time.
pants?
Check my
And the time before
Becca's
that.
statement.
I keep
Yeah.
getting that in my
Great.
pants.
Yeah.
So,
Don't worry, guys, I'll be good for it.
bickering the whole way about who paid for the last Uber.
It's fine.
You call it, and sure enough, this is the swamp. You're near the water. The person is in a hovercraft, not with the gigantic fan on the
Stop
back
the
like
corner.
you're used to, but it is one of the ones with the big cushions, and you kind of bounce your way through the swamp. It winds up being a bit expensive, and the driver gives you some sour looks, as it is quite a drive.
Oh,
And
well, yeah.
it's basically so they follow the waterways through Miami until they just hit right up against the swamp.
I pull out a
And
cassette
you can
tape
see-
and I say, "We can put this on. It's my new song."
No. Sneaking. Infiltration. Sneaking.
Yes.
I mean, I'm not playing the bass directly. I've just put it on the sound
We still have
system.
to hear
What's the sound of you playing the bass?
Can you like email it to me? I'll play it on my own speaker.
I will definitely email it to you the next time I'm online. Yeah, I'll do
Yeah,
that.
drop it in my Slack. Do we have a Slack? Do we have a group Slack?
Oh my god.
I'm glad Roger Dodger. You got it, Becca. I'll definitely do that.
Yeah. Great.
So eventually, after
No,
about
for sure.
30 minutes of driving, you start
Not
to
so
see
bad.
that the swamp around you has been cut away in some places. And you can see kind of running alongside the swamp water that you're traveling on is kind of like a concrete road. It has no like lines for traffic on it, and it looks very new, except for all of the, it being in a swamp. And eventually the driver just starts following it until it comes to, a clearing in the Everglades, where it looks like someone has cut down all the trees and ripped up all the stumps and poured a giant concrete platform and then built like a single building on top of it and put a chain link fence around it. And the driver drives you up alongside this concrete road until they get to the gate at the front and slides the door open and tells you to get out.
Thank you.
Hi.
So much
Great,
Yeah.
thanks.
for the
Yeah.
ride.
We're gonna give you 5 stars, and Victor will
Great.
tip you. Probably.
How much? Yeah, that's a good.
And the door
I'm
shuts.
glad you.
and the hovercraft
Yeah.
boots up and drives
It's
away.
gone. So cold.
You don't have to tip him. You can just lie.
Yeah. Oh.
He probably
Well, I only
expects
have
it at this
I
point.
only have cash, so it's too late anyway.
You
He
tried to
knows
pay
he's not
cash
going
in
to
an
pay.
Uber?
Yeah, is that how that works?
Yeah.
You're great. You're so funny, Victor.
So, the four of you standing around in the dark here, it is now the early hours of the evening. It is very dark and very loud as you hear the sounds of the swamp around you. The chirping of insects, the rustling of leaves. You can hear a slosh. There's always the gentle sloshing of water lapping up against the concrete platform that you're standing on. Sometimes, if you listen carefully, you can hear the hiss of a crocodile. And it would be totally pitch dark if it weren't for big floodlights around the fence that's around this concrete platform. Another thing that strikes you is this smell, as it reeks standing here. Just a powerful, almost overwhelming stench of vegetation and mud and muck
Nice.
fills your nostrils. Just really cementing that this is not a place you would want to stay for very long.
Great.
Looking up at the structure that you imagine is the Everglades Industrial Park, you can see it's got security fencing all around it, with barbed wire at the top. And kind of at the front, there's a gate, a checkpoint of sorts that has one of those, car dividers or blockers. And there's a little security guard stand or hut there. And further back, the building itself that stands here, there are no lights on. It appears totally dark.
Great.
Does it look like there's somebody in the security booth? And have they
Yes.
noticed us? Does it look?
Yeah,
Can we tell if they've noticed
you drove
us?
up in a car. You were
I
not.
asked him to stop at the far corner.
There's really only one place that you could have gotten off here.
This
which
is your
where you were
deal,
let out.
Becca. You gotta go do that thing that you parkour or
Yeah, I'm gonna
karate
climb
chop
up
or
this.
whatever it
You guys
was.
want to distract that guy or whatever?
Sure. Let's do it.
Does anyone want to climb up
With
this thing? It'd be
style.
fun.
Nope.
Oh,
No?
Not that kind of
Victor has to go with you. Because you have to
I
do
You
the
take
will-
Victor with you.
I'm going to be going with Becca. Yeah. Somebody else.
Yeah.
Okay.
Victor,
Alright.
just use your
Yeah.
smartphone if you get injured, and then I can find you. Oh, wait.
Try to.
Never mind.
I don't have.
Try to-
Yeah, that's not. You're
Keep
sticking
your
it to
phone
me.
very
You're sticking
loudly.
it to me, kid, and I love it.
That's right. You take it. Use your pager
Wow.
or whatever it is you use nowadays.
Your page.
I got my. Just text me. Just text me.
I'll just borrow Becca's. That's all you got to do.
You,
Can't-
Everybody
I
always
can't
has
borrow
one,
it.
so I don't need
you
one.
text. You don't say you text me. I'm not going to text you. I'm going to be, is Victor okay? You're going to be like, Victor broke his arm and his
We
great
have to
amounts of
distract
pain.
the
All he wants to do is
We've been
play
staying here
bass.
for like
Not gonna break
we've
his
been staying
arm
for like
this time.
2
He's not
minutes.
gonna
The
break his
security
arm.
guard's
Come
looking
on,
right
think
at
bot.
us.
Think bot, let's
Okay,
go.
okay. Let's go.
We've done
Let's go.
it.
All right.
I'm going.
Right, break.
All right. Let's go.
I'm going with Becca.
We go.
Okay, I
Great.
miss your
I
base.
guess we're walking up to the security booth.
That's right, we are. I wish we had
Great.
some cool groovy tunes. Victor always has cool groovy tunes. It's too bad we don't have those right now while we're
Don't
walking.
ask for that. Please
We're
don't
just
ask
wa-
for
we're-
that.
Great.
What?
So it sounds like ThinkBot and Kit are walking up to the security station, and Becca and Victor. What are you doing? Standing back, jumping into the swamp.
Oh, I'm gonna
What,
climb up the fence. It's just got some security
Okay.
stuff on top. Whatever, easy.
Yeah.
I'm not
so
even waiting for Victor. This is easy. This is baby stuff.
You're like, oh, this is so easy. I'll just walk around to the platform where the fence is and climb up, and then you realize that the fence is like flush with the swamp.
That's fine. That's fine.
Great. So you jump
Free
into
to
the
climb it.
swamp and wade over to the fence.
Yeah, whatever.
Great.
Sure.
And Victor, are you doing the same?
Yep, I'm following Becca. That's she knows what she's doing.
Huh.
They,
Great.
I know what I'm doing.
I don't know. I don't know what the pronouns are here.
Yes.
Excellent.
You know what they're
So,
doing.
We'll get back to that in a minute, but first let's so Kit and ThinkBot, you walk up to the security booth here, and you can see it's got there's only one person in it. They're wearing kind of like what you would expect from like a security jumpsuit coverall kind of thing. But the impression you get from them and the booth that they're in and just this whole area as you get close is that it's pretty cheap. It's pretty worn down, cheap. Everything's kind of covered in mud, and it all stinks like the swamp. They're kind of older and they're kind of leaning back in their chair, and you can hear from a pretty old school radio some kind of sports game that they're listening pretty intently to. Leaning up against, you can see on just the other side of this windowed cubicle that they're in, there's like a long rifle looking like object kind of leaning against the wall, but the barrel of it is like forked, almost like you would imagine a taser would look like. So it's like a rifle if it had a taser on the end of it.
Can I read his thoughts as we go up?
Yeah, give me a roll.
Oh wait, what's the risk?
I'm gonna say the risks are the same: lack of information, looking creepy, making them
10.
10.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah. So it's a strange mixture of emotions and thoughts that you get here. The best way to describe it is it's like a very contented boredom. Like this person is bored and they're happy about it. They are they have very little worry. They're not really thinking about anything super important or occupying their mind. You're just kind of hanging out.
All right, like most human beings, they're quite boring.
You know who's not boring? Victor.
What are you in love?
No. No.
Hang on, let me get my
I
Kid
don't know.
95 statements journal out. Here we go.
Okay.
Victor. Okay.
I don't think
Give me
that shit
phone.
works.
Ah,
Hello.
yes.
Can I
Hello.
help you? You lost?
Yeah, we forgot our badge
Rotate 180
inside.
degrees around. Yeah.
Super creepy.
Oh my god.
Your badges? They kind of lean
My
forward.
badge.
They turn the radio down.
Yeah.
We work here.
Well-
We left our badges inside.
Yeah.
You were here? You?
Mhm.
Yep.
They kind of like
Yeah.
point at Kit's outfit mostly. Like
This
You
is my
work-
after hours uniform. I'm allowed to dress however I like after work. Thank you very much. This is my rights.
I mean, no, looks good. Just
That's right, it does.
shocked, I guess. You don't seem familiar to me.
Well, it's because I'm dressed like this. If you saw me in my uniform, you might recognize me. I was in
That's
corridor
probably
B.
true.
Give me a roll here, Kit. I'm gonna
Do
say
I
if you
roll?
have
I only have 2
persuasion-
skills.
Great, then that's a
I have
D6.
medical. Yay! Oh my god! I don't have anything. I have medicine. I rolled 6.
A 6.
Nice.
Yeah, it's
Wow.
one of my elder dice. Elder dice.
Oh,
is a
incredible.
6.
They kind of like look at you a little bit and think about you. Kind of get a sense of their thoughts, and it goes from like they're a little confused and they're a little suspicious, and then they decide that probably it's not their problem, and they got more things to worry about, and they just kind of shrug. All right. I mean, I assume you got your the key in, right? And they start like tapping on a keyboard that is just underneath the view of the window. And what did you say your names were? I just gotta log it.
Milo Avery.
And
Think delicious.
And
I'll just put and get.
That's fine. I don't care either way.
when she says think delicious, I do a full 360-degree spin on my skates.
Click, 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 click.
Well, it seems like y'all are having a good night. And they kind of tap away, and they press a button, and the gate lifts.
Well,
and they just kind of gesture in. Just stay away from the edges. The gators usually get up to get a little feisty at night.
Oh yeah,
That's
Just holler and
unfortunate.
I'll, yeah.
Got to.
yeah.
I taser it.
Yeah, cut to.
So I'm carrying my deck
swamp
above
mud.
my head as I wade through the water. I'm carrying my deck above my head so it doesn't get wet, and it's covered with band stickers, just to be clear.
Great. Yeah, even as an android used to unpleasant conditions, Becca, this is gross. This is really foul. It stinks. Every orifice that could be filled with mud is now filled with mud. And you're just soaking wet and making very slow progress.
Just climb up
Uh,
already.
Eventually, yeah, you make it around to the fence, and you can try to climb up.
Thank God. Let's go. All right.
Oh,
Easy.
great.
Easy money.
Go ahead and give me a roll.
I
See,
help
here.
Becca.
I got a
You rolled a
natural.
one.
How do we?
Great.
So
I
I
haven't
announced
seen it,
I'm
but-
helping Becca. Can I roll to assist with that?
Sure.
Roll D6.
You can roll your climbing skill.
Correct, which is just
Do we get
D6.
advantage?
Yeah.
Because
So this is
Darkness is
if you're assisting someone, you add your die to that roll. So it would literally be right. Dan's rolling a D6 and Andy's rolling the D10, and you just take the higher one. Yeah, great. I'm going to say the
rolled a
consequence
5.
is being noticed.
Oh.
Great, a 5. Excellent. Becca, you start to grab onto some of this fencing to haul yourself up, and there's a moment when you're like you kind of are losing balance. The fence is not as nice as it looks. It seems mostly to be a deterrent more than actually stopping anybody from climbing it, as it seems quite climbable. But Victor with his big heavy deck manages to catch your foot underneath it and boost you back up. And I'm going to say that both of you are able to clamber over in this manner, dripping with mud. And Victor, you can't help but notice that as soon as your boots leave the swamp, there's kind of a shimmer in the water as there's like something just moved very quickly through where you just were underwater.
Hey, there's like one of those swamp monsters, I think, right behind us.
yeah, that must be the crocodiles everyone's talking about. Let's move.
Oh fuck, bro, that's
go.
crazy. That's crazy shit. Don't fall in that. You get eaten. Right. Right. Sorry.
Knock it down. Knock it
NP.
down to like a 3.
NP.
And as you are gathering yourselves on the other side, shaking some mud out of the various pieces of clothing that you're wearing, you see the gate slide open and Kit and Thoughtbot just kind of stroll right through.
What the fuck?
Oh, hey guys, or robots.
You did that very well.
Ah, geez, man.
Good job.
It was a good climb. Yeah, we could have all just walked in through the gate, but
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
you still want to parkour?
Well,
I don't want to take the parkour away from you.
I would love to parkour, but I will save the parkouring for when it's needed.
We got the whole team back together again. It's the bomb.
Yeah.
Been 5
Yeah, we
minutes.
were only apart for a couple of seconds. Yeah, all right. Can I just open the front door?
Yeah, you walk up to this kind of squat, simple concrete building, and the door is unlocked and opens into a darkened atrium with a kind of what was once maybe a nice carpeted floor that is now covered with mud from Becca and Victor. They're just kind of tracking mud and reeds and slime wherever they go.
Yeah, this is not great.
That's not sneaky.
Well, you're right. No, you're right. You're right. Sorry, John. Sorry, Kit.
It's not
Sorry,
loud,
Victor.
at least. It's no,
Thank
no
you for
sweat.
your
No sweat. These things
apology.
happen. NP.
I don't know what that means.
No, it's the opposite
Look
of
it up.
P.
Search it. Yeah.
Don't ever Google anything he says.
We proved
It's really-
yeah, we we proved in 2300 that P is not equal to NP.
Fortunately, that was
Yeah.
all. Or
Come back
what
next
is
week
the-
for more
what-
mouth jokes, everybody.
Wow.
It's hard life.
Oh, wow.
It's hard life. All right. Well, now that we've
what,
tracked enough mud,
what
that
else is
some
in here?
yeah,
sorry.
look around. That's all right. You can cut me off whenever. I used to it now.
Okay, great.
Yeah.
Wait.
I think I'm
Oh,
gonna call you
wait, figure it
Tinkerlicious now from now on. Then I like that.
I don't know about that. It makes me sound a bit like one of those android strippers, which all respect to them, obviously, but I don't think it's my
You
call.
could pull it off. You could pull it
I don't
off.
think so. I
Becca,
like
what are you
these
smoking?
robes.
That is really strong. That reminds me of my grandfather.
It's
Turn
a
off your nose
cigar.
receptors.
Yeah, what
Oh, you
kind?
can't
Yes,
turn off
turn them
your
off.
receptors.
Turn
I'm
them
sorry.
off, Victor.
Oh.
Yeah.
Sorry, Victor. I'm sorry. It must be really tough.
What else is in this room?
Yeah.
I demand to know what's in the room.
Yeah, you look around. It's kind of hard to see. It's basically pitch black in here. No lights are on, and it looks like that this is a simple but generic office. You can see hallways leading down to the left and right, a couple of doors leading into other rooms. You do notice, as you're in here for a while, that there are temperature control, climate controls on, as you feel it is much cooler and much less humid in here than you're used to, than the rest of the
That's
swamp.
nice.
Yeah,
So-
I'm
so
going
what
to
do you
say
need,
that
a
if
computer?
you guys want to, sneak around and find a computer, I'm assuming, to jack into, or what are you looking for in here?
I'm looking for a
We'll do
computer
it.
to jack into, man.
That's right.
Computer to jack into, and if there's like any like office supply depot where I could take office supplies or
Just can't stop
photocopiers,
stealing.
credit card.
You're gonna steal some toilet paper? Is that what's happening?
You're stealing the turds.
Hey, it's like it's so embarrassing. But like I was in Costco the other day, and I told them that I didn't have a membership card with me. They wouldn't let me get the toilet paper. I didn't have, so I don't have. I mean, I don't really need toilet.
Well,
you
need
don't need toilet
Yeah,
paper.
right.
Why are you?
So,
I got a guy who buys them.
We sneak. We sneak.
yeah,
Oh, we sneak.
I'm
We
going to
sneak.
say
my
one
pants in my
person give me a stealth roll for the whole party.
Ooh, I want to do a stealth roll. I'm good at
Yeah,
stealth.
that's
and again,
nice.
the consequence is going to be being noticed or making noise.
No problem, because I got a 10.
I'm
Nice.
10.
awesome.
Great.
Fantastic.
Excellent. So, Becca, yeah, in your element, you're able to very quickly sneak through and guide the rest of your team through this office, and for the most part, it is unremarkable. There's like 3 floors here. Each floor contains some big bank of computers or servers or something like that. Humming electronics are in this entire floor or this entire building. You notice that there's very little space for like a person to do any work here. Like there's no offices or cubicles or even like you find a janitor's closet, but it's basically fully stocked as if it's never been used.
Must be
So you get the
automated
sense
here.
that not many people actually work here. Um,
Ooh, are there bathrooms?
There's one bathroom in the whole building.
Oh, wow. Yeah, it's all robots. I'm gonna wash my jacket.
Great, you rinse your jacket off after guiding the rest of the team. You find kind of a single terminal where someone could access the data that gets sent through here. Kind of in its own dark room. There's a like rolling chair in here that squeaks as you sit in it.
Perfect for Victor.
I jack into it. I am currently barefoot because I left my boots out by the front door in order to be quieter, which I'm pretty sure helped with that stealth roll, right?
Yeah.
Yes, absolutely. It did, because you have like metal like grafted onto the bottom, so they go click clack as loudly as possible.
Tap shoes.
You got tap shoes.
You told me that I remember when you told me that back in the Guinness Brewery job. That's very helpful, and I'm glad I know that now. Yeah.
And a huge improvement. I would say A minus. Fantastic.
Great. So
That's fair.
While Victor is doing their hacking, is anybody else doing anything in this office space?
I would like to go. Oh, is anyone else hearing that noise, or is that just me? Oh, wait, maybe it stopped. Maybe it's me.
Oh, I hear it.
I don't know.
Mystery.
That's weird.
Yeah.
Well, all right. Let's power through tech issues. You know.
Yeah. I don't know how to solve it. So
Yeah.
Sorry.
But fun.
I just want to kind of do a roll around the floor we're on, keeping my ear out for human thoughts, like to see if anybody is actually here.
Okay. And Becca, you're washing your jacket. Kit, are you doing anything in particular?
I guess I'm just gonna walk around and see what else is here. Maybe sing a sad song, and if there's a Roomba, I'll fix it.
Oh.
Excellent. So, Victor, go ahead and give me your hacking roll.
D8
the
here.
consequences,
Nice.
I think this is going to be a series of rolls. The first is access to the server, and the next will be more details of like getting information from it. So right now the risk is low. It just is going to again be how much information you get.
Okay. Interesting. Do I get any bonuses for the cranial jack that I can use, or the custom deck?
If you have a cranial jack upgrade that helps you with interfacing, I'm going to say that works.
I don't have an upgrade. I have the regular cranial jack that gives me super fast mental UI.
Oh, okay. Oh, yes. Great. Yeah, I'm going to say you can get an upgrade to that too. So you can go ahead and roll another d6.
Great. Okay. All right. So D8 and D6
How does
is
that work?
happening here, and
You get an extra D6.
Yes.
Okay, sorry.
7.
Nice.
7. Excellent. So you, through your hacking, you do some initial interfacing. You find that. Hold on one second. You get access to the data relay network. It does have, because you have the neural link, you do have a little bit of a, you do get a little bit of the AR, and it is incredibly simplistic. It is if you were to fully jack in, you'd be in a sterile white room with just information scrolling along the walls. So you see that there are 4 different levels to this server. And due to your role, you have accessed the first 2. You can sort of get a scan without directly accessing them. The first appears to be pretty generic data that comes through this relay just every day. And it appears you do a quick sift through it, it looks like junk. There's nothing really of any interest here. It's various data that just gets hosted here for a few minutes before being spread. The next thing you find is kind of what strikes you as a serious security breach. You find a detailed record and log of the AGT Felicity shipping route.
Crushing this mission so far. Yeah.
Yeah.
I freaking download that.
Great. Yeah, you easily skim through the junk data, get the route, and download it onto your deck. You do see that there are 2 more levels to this. 2 levels deeper.
I also want those. I also get those.
Great. You access the next level down?
Yeah. Yes.
Great. So go ahead and give me another hacking roll. The consequences here are much cheaper. Yeah.
What I think the risk is here?
You're plunging into unknown data. The risk could be anything. You could encounter ice. You could encounter security measures. You're not sure. You're going in blind.
I totally do this. I want this.
Excellent.
I rolled an 8. I rolled a 1 and an 8, which concerned me to begin with.
And an 8. Great. You very carefully kind of start accessing different accessing the further data and kind of picking apart some of the protocols that are there, and you discover your cyberjack gives you an alert quickly that lets you react as you see that the next level down is a, albeit poorly maintained but highly but at one point top of the line program of Hellhound Ice, infamous for melting hackers' brains that jack in too deep. But it is not aware of your presence currently, but it is guarding whatever is the last level. Meanwhile, in Meat Space, Becca, you managed to wipe the majority of the mud off of your jacket, and you're feeling pretty good, and you kind of give it a few good shakes as most of the water comes off. It's pretty good material. Kit and Thoughtbot, you just kind of pacing around the hallways here. Kit, you walk past a window that kind of looks out onto the rest of the compound. And you're kind of in the shadows, so you're not really worried about, and it's dark in here, so you're not really worried about being seen. And looking out, you see like a bright light kind of catches your eye. That's like a bright flashing light that like flashes a couple times, then goes blank, and then flashes a couple times again somewhere else, and then goes dark. And looking carefully out, you can see another person wearing the same kind of security jumpsuit, kind of pacing around the edge of the compound along the fence with one of these the same kind of big rifle thing you found, and occasionally they'll stop and just kind of jab it through the fence, and you see sparks just shoot up out of it. And it looks to you to be quite randomly, just as they walk around the perimeter.
The bright light, is that coming from that same security guard? Is that something else out in the woods beyond the...
Yeah, the bright light appears to be coming from this weapon that they have.
Oh, okay. Oh. Well, crocodiles. So underappreciated reptile. The guy enjoys his work. I suppose he finds joy in something. Sadistic fuck. I'll just take a big drag out of my cigarette and watch this man torture a crocodile for a little while until Thinkalicious comes by. Or Thinkbot. It's really Thinkbot. Let's be respectful.
It looks like we did lose Max. So
oh no!
I'll just continue. Yeah, it seems like his computer crashed. So hopefully you'll be able to join us. So Kit, you also notice kind of after looking at what you guess is someone shocking crocodiles, you do see the other security guard from the front booth is walking across the compound towards the building that you're in. Towards the front door of the building.
Shit.
Great. Victor, you're sitting here looking at, staring down the barrel of a gun, basically, of deadly code. What do you do? It's protecting something.
That intrigues me greatly, and I want that. I go directly after that last level.
Great. Give me one more roll. The consequences here are waking up security. This will definitely, if you aren't able to completely bypass it, you will set off the security that is in this compound.
That sounds like a challenge, and I am all for it. That's great. I got a 6.
Oh!
Excellent.
You're
able to kind of. You described to me. How are you? What kind of tricks are you using to bypass this piece of security?
Well, I know about it from before. I've seen this in other systems. And I am actually countering it with another ICE program and feeding it another ICE program in order to disable it.
Great. Nice. So you kind of short it, get it on a loop, so it doesn't notice as you slip down and find a series of very detailed reports here that look to be like detailed manifests for the Port of Miami that should have been sent out by now. They shouldn't be here. Like you get the sense that like a glitch has happened or some kind of security lockdown has happened that has trapped this data here. And you know just from your experience as a runner that something like this could be worth a lot of money. This is the kind of data that people would be looking for, especially if they're when the criminal element keeping an eye on what's coming in and out of the city.
I download that to my deck. I delete it from the original server, and I only tell anybody about it on a need-to-know basis.
Great. We're a crew. Excellent. This is need to know.
So you tap away, begin downloading and deleting the data. Meanwhile, back to meat space. Kit, you've just noticed the security guards coming towards you. They're approaching the front door.
Thinkbot. We've been figured out. So the pig is on the move. The pig is on the move. He's got his little laser tag device, and he's coming at us.
Uh-oh.
I don't know the technical terms.
So my programmable face, I can program it to look like anything?
Yeah.
I program it to look exactly like the security guard. Right, that's fine.
It doesn't change what you're wearing, but you... Great.
Great. Yeah.
Great.
I don't-
Okay, you do that.
I keep imagining
Yeah.
that you look like a trash can. I don't know why. Okay, never mind. You look like a human.
That is my natural. Well, trash can with purple robes on, with my
Got
headpiece
it.
sticking out. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. I
All right.
haven't
That's
thought this through, but now I'm him. That is the best I can think of.
You're an exceptional think bot. Never give up on that light. It might be the only light you have in your life. I'm going to find Becca.
Yeah, I'm gonna say, Becca, around
Guys,
now you're leaving the bathroom, your jacket dripping a little bit, but mostly dried
It looks
off.
good, right?
Not a,
Looks good.
it's not a pump. That looks great. We're about to be found out. The security guard's coming. On his way here.
No.
And
I
I think
serious?
that bot has done something miraculous.
I've got this. Check this out. I pull the hood of my robes up,
Uh-huh.
and then I look right at the door, and when he walks in and shines his flashlight on me, I'm just going to pull them down, being him.
That's his
Yeah.
idea.
That'd be real spooky if robots
And they'll
didn't
freak him
exist.
out.
People knew that we could do this. I try and also look like the
Not so easy, huh?
guy.
Yeah.
No, I do it, but it's kind of like it doesn't move.
Yeah. It doesn't move quite right. It's a little fuzzy.
Ooh, I don't like
See?
that.
It's good. It's really easy.
I mean, I guess ThinkBot and myself could also just intercept him on the way here because he only knows that we're inside, as far as we're aware.
Oh, that's true. That's right. We're
We
good.
could just say
and
we.
Victor and I right back out. Sure.
That's
You
right.
guys can't
Okay,
get
so
caught.
Alright.
you get back
Yeah.
to Victor,
Yeah.
and
He's
we'll
probably done
distract
by
him.
now, right?
Perfect.
All right.
He's so good at his job. I'm so glad we picked him.
He
up.
is.
What is with everybody in Victor? What? This is going down. Hang on.
It's got cool
And
vibes.
Victor, he's cool as hell. Okay, he could probably be a little bit quieter. The tap shoes was crazy, but we got
I have to
paid.
run this through my analyses modules here. It's really making me reassess Victor's running thoughts.
He's got all those chemicals
Oh my God.
happening.
No, wait.
That
Can I
is
see
gross.
the thoughts?
No, the security guard is right here. We don't have time for this. Plus, it's
Oh my
private.
God,
you're-
okay, let's
as you're
go.
bickering over
Bot, patient confidentiality.
Thoughtbot's journal, you hear the door open and a flashlight click on, and a voice calls out, "Hello? What the hell?"
And I rotate
mud.
around 180 degrees with his face.
Like an owl,
Well, so I think you guys are on a different floor from the first. Are you rushing down
Oh.
to try to meet
Oh, we
the
are.
security guard
Okay.
as they enter?
Yes? They know
Yes,
we're in
we
here.
are
They
rushing
as well.
down.
Yeah. Okay.
We're like, oh shit. And then we're like,
Great.
oh, let's come down the stairs. Welcome to my boudoir.
Has someone pulled me out of cyberspace? Because I'm assuming that I'm locked into cyberspace until someone
I'm gonna go get Victor. I am gonna go get Victor. Don't worry, I got Victor right on the brain. It's my job. Detail security.
Great. So Becca, you run and meet back up with Victor, who's just coming out from cyberspace.
Right.
as,
And I
a
unplugged.
kid, and ThinkBot, you rush down the stairs wearing the face of the security guard as they're looking around at the mud, scratching their head. You hear them mutter something about "the alligators get in," and they look up, shining the flashlight right at the two of you. And I think that's where we're gonna stop. We are right at 10. Seems like a good spot to
Nice.
end it.
Woo! Thank you, Christian. This was
Right.
awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you all so much for playing. Excited for the next game. Thank you, everybody, for joining us, for watching us, either live or on the various saved videos and podcast versions of this. Let us know what you think in the comments or the Discord if you're cool
Wow.
enough to be part of the Discord.
Nice.
There you go. That's my intro. I don't know what
Wow.
the rest of the outro is. Dan, do you have an
Thank you
outro?
for playing.
Do you have a Wandering DMs sanctioned outro?
Look for us on, follow us, The Wandering DMs on Twitter, Twitch, Facebook, GitHub, and TikTok.
Hell yeah.
We have the Wandering DMs handle on all of those sites. And this Sunday, watch the talk show, 1 p.m. Eastern Time. We have World Fantasy Lifetime Achievement Award winner, Mr. Ramsey Campbell, on to talk about his new book that the Guardian newspaper says has bested Lovecraft for cosmic horror. So we'll get to talk to him on Sunday.
Wow.
Well,
Yeah, how about that?
That's
All
awesome.
right.
Thanks, kids.
And don't miss us next Thursday. We'll be back to 2400 and TDR. All right, and that is it. I hope I have everything set up. If you keep seeing us after we say goodbye, don't talk to us. All right, bye.
Bye.